Hey, welcome. This is The Process. My name is Dr. John Bush. This is lesson 137, getting close to the end of consistency of the median. This is my beta test that I started discussing in lesson 128. So go all the way back and start. And if you follow along, the one or two of you that have done that, we are continuing in this lesson with looking at 2021, the consistency scoring by team, the players, and just kind of looking at the benchmark, kind of who hits that 50% level, just kind of give us something to start considering our drafts for 2022. So with that, let's continue our march through the remaining teams, and we are starting with New England. Mac Jones at 30%, weak sauce, nothing there. James White, even though there's injuries and whatnot, was at 47% consistency. So when he was doing his business, he was delivering the goods. Unfortunately, Harris and Stevenson, which have more cachet to their names, just didn't do it. So I don't know if White, what his status is with that team, if he's cut or whatnot, but just kind of put him back. He is worth a grab late, late. He's a free square. Hunter Henry at 42%. That's not bad. It's a deep tight end one, tight end two type. Bourne, Myers, and Aguilar. Bourne and Myers, 23 and 30, not really spectacular. I mean, everybody's attacking Myers, saying this is the year. That's just you're reaching beyond the data there. Not saying it sometime late enough you don't draft him, but definitely you don't want him early. So nobody came to the 50 percentile. That's the pink level here. James White was close, and Hunter Henry. That was it. That was the show for 2021. New Orleans, Winston, and Simeon close to 50%. That'll get your attention a little bit. 50% is not bad, but he's deep QB1, QB2 type. In the super flex, you got to like him. I don't know where Simeon ended up. Kamara, I know there's some legal issues, but if that goes away, he's at 65, and that is action packed there, and you might be able to get a bargain if there's no legal issues, and I don't know if he's going to be suspended. Who knows? Just telling you, when he's on there, he's continuing to do well, regardless of what may or may not uh, be thought. The tight ends were lackluster in the 20s and 10s. Nothing that catches my attention at all. Callaway and Harris, 2010, sad. That's all I got to say. Nobody else was even close. Of course, Thomas didn't play, so it's been a while. I don't know what we're going to get out of him, but that was what we had last year from New Orleans. And Simeon and Kamara and Winston were close. So that was the show 2021 for New Orleans. The Giants here, Daniel Jones got near 50 percentile. So he's super flex discussion for sure, QB2 type. Barkley, everybody's saying things. He's at 32%, folks. That's not running back one. Uh, he may have been injured. I mean, you never know, right? You're not in the training room, you don't know. But what he did when he on the field was not so spectacular at 32%. Tight ends, weak sauce, Ingram, Rudolph. No. Sterling Shepard, folks, he's getting to be a free square. When he was healthy, 56, that catches my attention. Everybody else was weak sauce. So to me, I think he's definitely worth a late shot there in some of your leagues. Again, the health, I mean, it's hard to predict that. You can't predict. So we're talking Daniel Jones pretty close, and then Sterling Shepard hit that 50% mark. So that definitely gets my attention. The Jets, Johnson and White were 50 and 41%. Zach Wilson at 13, folks. People saying, okay, rookie and whatnot. That's what he did. So I'm not looking to draft him so quick. I would probably wait and not touch him. Carter at 20%. Uh, mm, not really doing it for me. Griffin 20%. Nah. More people were talking to Davis. They're 30%. That's excuse me. Uh, that's about a wide receiver 3, 4 type. Hey, quit barking. My dog even doesn't want to draft them. Uh, so you know, they are what they are. Uh, shh, not at 50% though. Moving on. Uh, Johnson, Josh Johnson, hit the 50%. So regardless of what people are saying about him. Okay, Philly next. Jalen Hurts all day long with his running. People were worried that if he could throw the targets, then he won't run as much. Hey, 100%, folks. I'm all about that. My dog's all about that. Howard, Gainwell, Scott, Sanders, that's a weak crew there. And nothing that dog's killing me. Uh, nothing really hits my attention there at all. Goddard does get my attention, and he is worth a tight end one play. Devon Smith, 38, wide receiver 3 type. Yeah. Rager, Watkins, sad. So uh, that's kind of what we. So Goddard was the only one that hit the 50%, besides Hurts, of course. So Hurts, Goddard, and I guess Devonta Smith. It is what it is on him. Pittsburgh, Roethlisberger's gone. Mason was sad. I don't know who they got. I forgot. Must not be that amazing here. Uh, Harris at 58. That's worthy of a running back one type. Frauenmuth at 45. That is intriguing. He's worth a tight end one play late with that. Dante Johnson, almost 50%. That's good. He's a play. Uh, Claypool, 26. That's about a wide receiver 4 or 5 type. So be cautious. Be cautious. Juju's gone. Washington's gone. I don't know. So we had Harris. Freiermuth was close, and Dante Johnson was close as well. Claypool, I don't. Seattle, Wilson moved to Denver, and he's 60%. That's all. I'm all about that. Gino at 41 is a good backup, maybe for Drew Lock. I don't know. Penny and Homer, folks. 14. People are talking about Penny. I guess if you have no choice, but he's definitely not my 1, 2, or 3 running back. That's sad sauce right there. Everett's, I think he went to the Chargers at 29. Hope he can move up, but right now he's a late tight end 2 play, maybe. Lockett at 40 and Metcalf at 40. So that's a tight end, wide receiver 2 type, not 1. So pick them as your 2. Lockett's kind of inconsistent. He might even be a 3. Russell Wilson gone, and with him gone, I guess it's Lockett and Metcalf as a 2. Everett's gone. I don't know what Seattle's going to do. It's going to be some sad, sad things happening this year. It doesn't look spectacular to me. San Francisco, Jimmy G at 44. That's a tight end 2 and a super flex. Okay. Trey Lance was at 28. So I guess the rookie's going to wake up. Boy, I'd hate to hold him as my tight end 1. Mitchell, everybody talks about him, but he was only 26%. Wilson at 16. Nothing real strong there. That's a 3-4 type, both of them, maybe even a 5 type. Kittle, it's all about that Kittle at 83. That is strong medicine there. He's worth your tight end 1 pick all day long. And then Deebo Samuel, if he gets his things right, he's definitely in line for a wide receiver 1 type, 57. And Ayuk at 30, that's worth a 3, wide receiver 3 type. So you got some juice out there in San Francisco land, so that's not bad. Kittle, Debo for sure. Jimmy G, I don't know where he ends up, but Lance, I'm worried about that. Tampa Bay, Tom Brady, 88. Come on, all about that Brady. Fournette hit the 50%. He's probably worth a late RB1, high RB2 type. I'm not overpaying for him, but he's worth a nice speculation at 50% consistency. If Gronkowski signs, he's a tight end 1 type all day long. Take him at 60. Godwin, if he's healthy, he's there. Evans and Brown, if he ever, I don't know where he's at, but those guys were all above 50%. Strong, strong medicine there. Evans, I guess, is the safest, maybe. So he's probably a wide receiver 1 type. I think Godwin, if he can come back, you might get him at a bargain right now. If he can come back, I'm not a orthopedic doctor, so it's hard to guess. People are speculating, so we'll see. But right now, that looks strong to me. Brady, Fournette's there, Gronkowski, and the wide receivers. Brown, I don't think is he with them, and I think he's walked away, didn't he? Anyway, looks good. Looks like Brady's got running back, gets Gronk back, and if Godwin, it looks good. Looks like they got a shot to run the table again. So that's going to be real interesting. I think that's why Brady came back. He sees goodness here. So I'm kind of all in on this year. Of course, everybody is. Tannehill 30%. That's weak sauce. Henry at 89. That's all day long. Running back 1. Hilliard, I think did he go to? Is he still there? I forgot. Anyway, 20. He's a good handcuff, but I wish he was higher. Swain, Fisker, those are tight end 2, 3 types. Brown, Jones, Reynolds, nothing strong there. I know everybody AJ Brown, but hey, look, he might have the talent, but Tannehill's not allowed him to be consistent at all. So that's sadness there. Henry's the show, as you would probably predict. Doesn't take a psychic to figure that. Hey, will you be good? Okay, last thing here. Washington. Did they get Brian? So Heineke at 52, folks. That I don't know. You know, he might be Brian crumbles if he's still on the team or goes somewhere. He's a good backup. Gibson at 44, McKissick. That looks like a 1-2 punch. There's a running back 1-2 and definitely a 2-3 type right there. Thomas gets my attention if he can stay healthy, but you probably have to get his back up. I guess if Seals is still there, and then Scary Terry at 40. That's a 2-3 type, folks, and nobody else. Everybody talk about Curtis Samuel. I'm underwhelmed. And so we're talking Heineke, Gibson, and McKissick almost made it. Logan got there, and Scary Terry. I mean, it's just like they need about 10 percentage points each to hit that bar. It's like they're going to be in there, but not quite. They're not going to make it this year. I think they might get to the playoffs, but it's like they're missing a little bit over the hump there. Anyway, that is my last show on the teams. I am working on some extra stuff that I've added using the consistency of the meme. And I'm talking through my dog here. And this is Dr. Bush and dog. And we invite you to come back. Hopefully my dog will kill the burglar there or whatever he's barking at. Okay, come back. We're having lots of fun.